Hello? Is anybody there? Oh, wait, okay. Let's do this. You're listening to Spill Those Thoughts with your host, me, Leo Tafoya, and some special guests, too. Spill those thoughts. Spill those thoughts.
Hello? Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. We are back. This is so crazy, so weird, so fun. I'm like low-key kind of nervous, even though I am literally by myself right now, but I don't know who's listening to this right now. But welcome back to Spill Those Thoughts. If you are new here, welcome. This is my podcast. My name is Leo Tafoya. And we're back for a season 2, baby. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I didn't know where I was gonna go with this project when I ended it last year. Yeah, last year. Oh, there goes a car. um, but oh, okay. Um, sorry, my head's already all over the place. I was like, I'm going to start this. I'm gonna be calm, cool, and collected, and I'm gonna keep this professional. But no, y'all know me. I don't keep it professional. We're gonna keep it fun, fresh. But okay, what am I saying? Oh my gosh. No, but yeah, I didn't know where this was gonna go once I ended last season, or I guess season 1. To me, there was only going to be season 1 because I really wasn't sure if people were even going to be listening to this or anything. Um, but I really enjoyed it last time. I actually the 1 year anniversary of the last episode was just a couple weeks ago on April the 11th. Which was kind of around the same time when I was like, honestly, I should start this again, for the fun of it. So yeah, I was like, let's bring back Spill Those Thoughts. I genuinely enjoyed recording the first season and getting to do that and experience that and kind of see where it went as I was uploading episodes. So this season's kind of just like that too. I'm gonna see where these episodes go. Hopefully we can get a larger audience this time around because I have lots of fun things planned that will hopefully draw more people in, and I'll be able to spread the word even more about this. But yeah, welcome back. I'm so excited. Also, did y'all peep the new intro music? I worked on that. That was literally so fun to work on. But I was like, new season, gotta change it up. I changed the poster, so like the cover art, got some Polaroids of me on there, new font, new design. So I was like, naturally, we gotta change the music up. We can't keep the same thing from season 1. So yeah, I was like, let's make it like fun or something. So yeah, that's the new intro. But yeah, we're back for season 2. There's lots to talk about. Oh my gosh, literally so much to talk about. So much has happened, not just in my life, but in the world in general. Since the last time that we were here, the last episode what was the last episode was with my cousins actually, which I guess kind of gave a sneak peek as to what was to come. But it was actually with my cousins at one of their soccer games. I think that was last year. So yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. But and what I meant by sneak peek is that we're doing something different this season. I'm gonna get right to it and explain to y'all how this season's gonna work. Because I'm very excited about this. Also, this first episode, very chill. Very much just catching up, seeing how we're doing. The usual kind of like my first season where every episode was really just go with it. Whatever came to my mind, I was going to talk about it. This is kind of what this first episode is going to be about. And then once we move forward, I'm going to want to have a little bit more structure when it comes, and you'll see why. Well, I'll tell you why right now, actually. Um, but it why can't I form words? What the heck? Um, no, so this season we're going to be having a special guest on every single episode, except for this one, of course, because this is just me. Um, sorry to disappoint. It's just me today, guys. No, but every episode we will have a special guest. That can be one of my friends, somebody in my family, like maybe my cousins can come back on here, and other people in my life that either I look up to, are inspirational, have a story to tell. Um, I just want to have people on here. I want to make this very much a community based, very community heavy um, podcast, because I mean, to me, the people in my life, my community, my family, my chosen family, the people who have surrounded me throughout these past couple years or going way back, are a really, really solid part of my foundation. And I want to get to know them better. And I feel like all of the people I know are so cool, and they are literally the most amazing human beings. And I want other people to know how amazing they are. And I want to let them brag on themselves, because literally all of them are so cool. They're doing all these things, they're smart. They a lot of us us a lot of us are going to different places in a couple of months. We're all going different paths, and I feel like right now is the perfect time, right before all of before this new change in our life happens. I can catch up with some of these people, have conversations, let them tell their story. So I'm excited for that. I hope all of y'all are as well. I'm on my bed right now, so if y'all hear like squeaky noises, that's my bed. But yeah, so that's kind of what I wanted to do. I'll probably be doing it very. I want it to be very conversational, of course, with everybody. Kind of go with the flow. What comes up, comes up. What doesn't come up will probably come up after the conversation, but I'll talk about it on the next episode or something like that. But yeah, I already have a lineup, sort of a rough lineup of who these next first couple episodes are going to be. I, of course, already have for the first official episode with our first special guest who it's going to be. I'm not going to spoil it right now, but I'm very excited. If that person is listening to this right now, they know who they are. And I'm really excited to record that episode with them, because they truly are someone so special in my life. And every conversation I have with them is just the most amazing conversation, and to be able to have one on my podcast, for everybody to hear and them tell their story and their plans and what they want to do with their life or what they're planning on doing. I'm just so excited. But yeah, also another thing, I'm not sure maybe if it did it at the beginning of this episode before that intro music came on, or if it'll do it in between in certain parts. But thanks to literally all of y'all who listen to this podcast, or who have listened to my podcast, I can now monetize it. So there will be ads at the beginning of the podcast and at the end, I believe, as well. And I'm not sure. I think it's also in between. Like I said, it might like plop some here and there, or maybe just one. But I believe you can skip through them. If you want to skip through them and you just want to get to the juicy part, listen to me talk and to the guest talk, then you're more than welcome to do so. But oh, sorry. Sorry guys. Sorry. The what was I saying? Look, I'm already all over the place. Oh, the ads. Yeah, so I was able to finally monetize my podcast, which for people who have podcasts or do podcasts know that that's a very big achievement, and that's something that you want to strive for. And I am very lucky and very fortunate that I was able to do that within the first year of my podcast. So I'm just so forever grateful for that. So that will be a thing. And I'm also kind of maybe working on getting some brand deals, brand sponsorships for this season. So you might hear me do some voiceover brand deals here and there if I'm able to do that. Claiming it, literally claiming it. But yeah. Um yeah, I think that's really kind of it when it comes to catching up on the podcast side of things. Like I said, this season's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be very different from the first one for sure. Because there will be a little bit more structure, especially since I'm having conversations with people. I of course want to um use their time as best as I can because everybody's busy, everybody has things to do. We're gonna have limited time to talk for the episode, so I want to make sure we talk about everything as possible as we can. Within of course a reasonable time, so y'all aren't sitting here listening to a 3 hour long podcast episode, which if it was me and I was listening to my friends talk, I could listen to them talk for hours and days and months and years. But of course, we're not gonna extend the episodes for that long. But yeah, I'm very excited. This is so exciting. I think moving forward, I'm definitely gonna have more of a setup where um I'll be in a more not professional setting for where I'm recording, but somewhere where I'm literally not just in bed like I am right now or like I was in pretty much every episode last season. But I'm just doing this right now here because I'm cozy. I just showered, getting ready for bed. I was like, let's go ahead and record this episode. First of all, let's go ahead and start the conversation. Let's go ahead and start spilling our thoughts about what's been happening recently. And the first thing I want to address is something that happened to me a couple days ago, and I am still recovering. I'm good. I'm healthy. Everything's okay. But I did get wait, how do I say this like grammatically correct? I got bit. Yeah, I got bit by a spider. Mm-mm. Yes, guys, I got bit by a spider. I 100% do not recommend getting bit by a spider. I do not know when or where the heck it bit me, but it bit me on my foot. So my foot was like swollen. My mom had to take me over to the ER because I could not walk. I was limping. My foot was like numb and it was hurting. It was like pulsing. So they gave me like a shot, like an antibiotic shot and some medication to take so that it could help with the swelling and with the pain. And it low key still kind of hurts. Um, but I hope it's going away. We're still not sure what kind of spider it might have been since I was not sure when or where it was. I just woke up with it, so I'm guessing that there was a spider in my room, which now I'm scared. There's another spider in my room somewhere. Oh my gosh, I do not like Spider-Mans, but Spider-Mans. Oh my gosh, spiders. I said Spider-Mans because my next sentence that I was gonna say was that imagine I turn into Spider-Man, but I said Spider-Mans. No, guys, I have to reveal my truth. I'm Spider-Man, you know. No, but yeah, I don't like spiders. Especially I got traumatized one time. I think it was like on TikTok or something, or probably like YouTube or something. It was like a video, and this like woman like was trying to kill the spider, and she hit it with like her shoe or something. But that thing had like 5 bajillion baby spiders on its back. Ugh, ew. I literally, oh wow. I just thought about it and visualized it. That literally almost, anyways, she hit it and like all of the babies just came flying out and running everywhere. And it was like, it was horrible. So every time I see a spider and I'm like, oh, I need to kill it, I don't want to kill it because I'm scared that it's going to have its babies on the back and it's going to make the babies go everywhere. I was like, no. Um, but yeah, hopefully it wasn't like any big crazy venomous spider. I mean, if it was venomous, I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't be here recording this episode. But but I'm doing good. I'm trying to stay off of my foot as much as I can, but it's kind of humanly impossible to do so because I'm kind of busy like crazy. Um, if they tell you that college is easy or that like it's fun and it's like just anything besides it being hard, it college is so freaking stressful, y'all. Like, and I mean this semester specifically. I don't know what the heck. I don't know what the heck they did, but this semester has been cursed. Like I feel like I'm not sleeping. I feel like I'm waking up at the crack dawn of the hour to get started with my day because I have a million assignments due. I have a million things to do. And do I wait till the last second? Yes, but that's because I work better under pressure. But also, it's just like so stressful because I mean I'm literally taking not even, I think I'm like 14 credit hours or something, but it's so much, especially because I have like math this semester. Now I will say, okay, I did drop my math class because I was not doing good and it was not looking good for my final grade to be where it was at, and I did not want it to affect my GPA. So I'm just going to do another math class in the summer semester because I am taking summer classes because I have a couple of I have like two other classes I have to finish in order to complete my degree where I'm at right now. But it's just been so bad. Like I can't even begin to, and I feel like so many of y'all, if you're in college and if you're listening to this, if you're in college, and you've been going through this spring semester, I feel like a lot of us are on the same wavelengths where this semester has just kicked our freaking butts. We're nearing the end. Like we're what, like 3 weeks away from this semester being over. But I just feel like there's so many assignments that I have to do still, and finals are coming up, and oh my gosh, I literally just want to like go to sleep and forget about all of it, or like wake up and my professors be like, you know what, we're canceling all assignments, nothing is due. Oh my gosh, my computer turned off. Please tell me it did not stop recording. Okay, it did not. But yeah, y'all, it's hard out here. It's so hard. Like it's literally so hard. Let me take a quick sip of water. Oh yeah, I think I did this last season where like every time I took a sip of water, I reminded y'all to stay hydrated, drink your water. Um, if you need any sort of like liquid IV or anything to stay hydrated, drink some of that. But drink your water every single day, day, night, midday, before bed, after you wake up. Drink it. So let's take 5 big sips together. If you have your water bottle beside you, if you have something to drink, take 5 big sips of your water with me. Let's do this. Yes, that's so good. It's cold, it's crispy. Also, I don't like lukewarm water. Like, I used to just drink like room. I guess that's not the right way to say it, like lukewarm. That sounds like I'm saying like you boil water and just let it get kind of cool. I meant room temperature. I used to drink room temperature water. Like I would get like a water bottle and just drink it. But ever since I use like a Walla or like a Stanley, which I don't use a Stanley anymore because Stanleys low key suck because like they spill water everywhere. Um, but ever since I have my Walla, I don't use bottles. I don't use like water bottles because it's literally so wasteful. I would like drink like 3 bottles a day or something, and I would be throwing out all that trash. And I was like, dang, this is like really wasteful. So I was like, oh, sorry. So I was like, you know what? Let's not. Maybe let's not do that. Let's Just get a reusable water bottle. Wallas are great. And I fill it up and then I put ice in it. And that's how I need my water to be now. I cannot drink room temperature water. Like, I feel like I'm like, it's just not right. It has to be ice cold, crispy, delicious. But yeah, that just came to my mind when I was drinking that water. But yeah, what was I talking about? Spider bites. Um, yeah, that's like the most like dramatic thing that's happened to me within the last couple days. Another thing I wanted to talk about though, because last no, when was it? In December? Yeah, it was in December. Um, in December of this past year, I got the chance to take my first ever solo trip. And I decided to go to Chicago. And that kind of became an obsession. Because I love Chicago now. Since then I have went back another time. Just a couple weeks ago. It was at the end of March. I went for about like 5 days. Five, was it 5 or 6 days? I think it was 5 days. Yeah, it was 5 days. I went back and I had the time of my life. It's literally the most amazing city ever. Like, I freaking love it there. And this last time that I went, I actually went and it was on Saturday, I believe. Yeah, it was on Saturday. I was just there. I was walking around, and what do you know? There's a No Kings protest happening while I'm there in Chicago. I'm like, wait, this is literally crazy. Let me join. So it was like a kismet event. Is that the right word? Kismet. Let me make sure that's the right word. But it was like fate being there and getting to experience that. Kismet meaning. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Look at that. Kismet refers to fate, destiny, or fortune that seems ordained. Um, but yeah, it was so amazing. But yeah, I went back in December for the first time. It was like right before Christmas actually. It was like I think like the week or 2 weeks before Christmas. So it was festive. Everything was decorated with Christmas lights. There was Christmas music everywhere. It was literally joy. It was so good. And I fell in love with it. So then I was like, you know what? I need to come back. So I was like, let me plan. We're gonna do this trip at the end of March. My birthday's in March, my birthday month, so might as well go ahead and take advantage of that. And then also for my birthday, like my actual birthday, I actually got to spend it out of town for the first time. And I went to up to Nashville with one of my friends, one of my amazing, wonderful, amazing friends, Eldritch. And he took me up to Nashville, and we actually stayed up there and had so much fun. And I got to try different matchas for La La Land. I've been wanting to try it for so long. And then we partied a little bit over there. It was just so fun. It was literally March, I think, is going to be one of those months that I'm just going to forever remember, or specifically March 2026, because it truly was like the encapsulation of the word perfect. I had so much fun. Everything was just the most amazing thing for it to be my birthday month, my birthday week, my birthday. But yeah, and yeah, so on the topic of Chicago, what I was talking about, I am going back again at the end of July because I got tickets to Lollapalooza. I'm so excited. This will be my first Lolla. And I couldn't be more excited because Lord is gonna be there, Charlie XCX, Zara Larson, like all the girls are gonna be there. I'm gonna be dancing my butt off. I'm so freaking excited. But also the big thing is that I applied to go to school there, and I'm still waiting on a response. But I want to move to Chicago, because I love it so. And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Like, that's literally the vibes. Like, I just feel it when I'm back in Chicago. Like, you take the man out of the city. You take the man out of the city. Yeah, you take the man out of the city, but not the city out the man. Like he meant that when he said that. Joe meant that when he said that because you really, it's Chicago's in the heart. Um, but yeah, I love that city so much, and my dream now is literally to live there, go to school there. So hopefully, fingers crossed, things go how I really hope they do go, and we get to go to school there. Either way, I have said this a million times. I'm like, if I don't get accepted, which I'm not claiming that negative energy, but if I don't get accepted, I'm gonna find a way to somehow find some reason to move there because I just love it there so much. I do see myself living there for some time. Like I know this sounds so like cheesy, but I've like told this to everybody how like the second I get there, it feels like I like belong there. Like it feels like I that's where I am destined to be. Like that sounds so cheesy, but that's literally what it feels like. Um so it's just always a good time. And of course, both of the times that I've traveled solo. This next time will most likely be solo again for Lollapalooza. But I would love to one day get to travel up there or have friends visit me up there or family go up there, get to experience it with them and get to show them around. Because yeah, I've only went twice, but I feel like I've done so much to get to know the city and walk around and explore and go out of my way to different surrounding communities around like the main Chicago and all of like downtown. And this like last time it was literally like so surreal. Like it felt like I was like a main character in the movie. I was playing Lord. And if you're ever in the city, any city, just anywhere downtown, and it's like afternoon, the sun is setting and then starts getting dark, I 5,000,000% recommend that you put some Lord on because her music is literally the definition of that setting where you're in. It's literally perfect. But I this last time that I went, the first time I went, I was taking the trains a lot, like the subway system and all of that. But the second time that I went, I did still take the trains and stuff, but I feel like I was using more the buses and the bikes. I was like, okay, this time I'm going to get on one of these bikes because they look so freaking fun. They're like those e-bikes that you see in like cities. I did not get on a scooter though because I was so scared that I was gonna fall face first and make a fool of myself and also break my nose freaking 500 miles away from home or something. Like I know, like I did not want that to happen. So I was like, we're gonna get a bike. But yeah, that was like my main form of transportation that I was using were those bikes and buses and of course trains. But yeah, that one night it was like so perfect because it was like the most beautiful day. It was out of all the days that I was there this last time, this was like the day where the weather was just the absolute perfect, which actually I was so thankful that all the days that I was there, the weather was amazing. But this day specifically, the weather was just right. It like got up to like 75 degrees, which if you're in Chicago, you know that that's amazing because it's freaking like 30 degrees most of the time or freaking negative 5 degrees at times. But it got really, really nice, and I went over to one of the little beaches, that they have there, and I like sat there and just like looked out into the water, had my little moment there, and then I was like, you know what, let me get a bike, and I rode it along the whole like side of like it's like there's a highway, and then there's like those like walking and then bike highway as well, little area that goes alongside the the coast. I don't know what you would call it because it's like it's not the ocean. I'm guessing it's you call it coast, right? Or the waterfront. The waterfront, yeah. It's like you ride along the waterfront, um, and you're just like you look to one side and there's literally miles and miles of water, and then you look to the other side and it's the whole entire Chicago skyline or whatever you call it. And it's just so pretty. I'm so in love with that city, and I already want to go back. Like I need to go back. I'm like fiending for just being there. It's so beautiful. But yeah, what else have I been doing since then? Of course, school. I'm still in school. I'm still an architecture major. Um, I am almost done with my associates here at Jeff State, my community college that I'm at. I just have this rest of this semester and then summer, and I'll be done with it after summer. But then I pick right back up because I'm transferring. So I'll literally have zero break in between whatsoever. But it's okay. I would rather go ahead and work hard, get everything done right now, and then later, reap the benefits of, working hard and getting everything done, because then I'll have um a lot more time after, and I'll be able to finish my degree sooner too, hopefully. But yeah, architecture major, still in school. Um I Let's see what else. I've went to lots of concerts, of course. If I'm obsessed with concerts. Like that's like one of the one things that is keeping me going, is knowing I have concerts coming up and looking back at those memories from concerts. I just went to one. When was it? Last Friday? Yeah, it was on last Friday. Yeah, I went to go see Sarah Kinsley. I'm not sure if any of y'all know Sarah Kinsley, but she's an amazing artist, and I freaking love her music so much. I had been listening to her since she like put out one of her first songs back in like 2020, or 2019. And I just never had the chance to see her because actually both of the times that I've tried to see her, I had already gotten tickets to see somebody else. Um, on that same day. So I was like, oh, I can't see her. But this time I was like, okay, I'm going to prioritize and I'm actually going to go see her because I know she's an amazing performer. And she was literally the most amazing like performer ever. It was like truly just mind blowing seeing her up on that stage. And I was lucky to be up on like the very front, because I got some VIP tickets. But yeah, it was amazing. And I have lots of other fun concerts coming up. I think my next one is, well, May and June both. I don't have any concerts as of right now. Let's make that clear. As of right now. But I'm kind of trying to, see where I can add in there. But my next one isn't till the beginning of July, which kicks it off strong with Madison Beer. I'm so excited. I get to see her again. I got to see her for her last tour that she was on. So I was like, I need to see her again for this one. So I have Madison Beer. I have Tribal Monterrey, which, if y'all know, that's like tribal music. It's literally so fun. So I'm excited for that. Then I have the one, the only Miss Ariana Grande. So excited. Oh, wait. I do have one in June. Actually, I do have one in June. Is that one in June? Oh my gosh. My calendar is like, it hurts to even, look at it. When is hold up. Hold up. Let me make sure. But the one that I'm talking about or thinking of that is before July, which I think might be in June, is Callie Uchis. She's coming to Birmingham. Oh my gosh, she's coming to Birmingham. She's coming literally to our hometown here. Who the heck is Callie? What the heck? No. Birmingham. Let's see. Yes. Actually, yes, I do have one in June. Callie Uchis. She's coming over here, literally right over here where we live, and I'm so excited to see her. The only thing about that concert though is like I'm gonna get there and I feel like I'm gonna know everybody and their mother there. Um, because like, hello, it's here in my hometown, so, and I know a lot of people who like her music, so I'm like probably a lot of people that I know are gonna be there. Um, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm going with some friends, and it's gonna be a vibe. But yeah, I have Cali Uchis, I have Madison Beer, I have Ariana Grande. Oh my gosh, can we talk about how crazy that is? I can't, like, it's I'm still like thinking of how insane it is that I got tickets to go see her. Um, but yeah, so Ariana Grande, Tribal Monterrey, who else? Oh, Melanie Martinez. I just bought I just bought tickets to see her today. Like I bought the tickets today. They went on sale today, so I got them today. So I'll be seeing her, which actually I don't know how this is gonna work, but hers is so her concert is I'm seeing her in Atlanta, or I guess it's Duluth, Georgia, um, on the 28th of July. But I fly out for Lollapalooza on the 29th, on the 30th, which technically I would need to fly out on the 29th to get there and have the whole day for the actual 30th because Lollapalooza's on the 30th. It starts on the 30th. So I'm like how is that gonna work? Do I just like go ahead and fly out from Atlanta? Like, do I still drive back home? Like, I don't know. I was like, I was buying the tickets. I was like, I don't think I thought this through because that's literally like back to back to back. Like, it's just a whole lot. But I was like, it's whatever. I guess YOLO, you live once. Have do it for the fun, do it for the plot. Um, but yeah, I'm excited for that. And of course, then Lollapalooza, which is a bajillion artists that are there. But I'm so excited to see Lord, Charlie XCX, Zara Larson, Ethel Kane, I think, is going to be there as well. John Summit. Um, who else is gonna be there? Biba Doobie. Oh my gosh, Biba Doobie's gonna be there too. Who else? Who else? I think I'm not sure if the Marias are gonna be there or if Maria's gonna be there with her solo project, not for radio. I'm not sure if they are. I was kind of hoping. I know a lot of people are kind of controversial on this right now, but I was kind of hoping that Cat's Eye was gonna be there because I kind of low key really actually do like their music, especially the one that's Pinky Up, Up, Pinky Up. Like I've been obsessed with the dance and the song, and everybody's kind of being like, "This is not a good song." But I have been seeing TikToks where people are like, "I'm sick of lying. I like this song. I like their music." So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I do. But also, they just look really fun to watch live. Like their live performance from Coachella. Um, was amazing. So I was like, I kind of really want to see them. I am also kind of sad though that like Sabrina's not going to be there or like Olivia, which also new Olivia album. Like hello. um like let's talk about that for a quick second how Olivia Rodrigo is dropping a new album. And I'm so freaking excited cuz the first song Drop Dead, which came out a couple days ago or like a week ago or something, is literally so good. And I'm so excited and I'm nervous that she's going to announce a tour. And I am literally sick to my stomach of dropping money on concerts. But like, it's like, no, I'm like, it's no big deal. I just like, I just, y'all know I love concerts. Like, that's the one thing in my life where I kind of don't really think about should I drop this money for this or not. I'm just kind of just like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it because it's just it's so fun. Like for my birthday, because obviously I went to Nashville for my birthday, but that was like my birthday weekend trip. But on my birthday, I went to Atlanta to go see Conan Gray on my birthday. So that was like the most special treat ever because I freaking love Conan Gray. And it was for the Wishbone tour. So it was chef's kiss, amazing, love it. So yeah, I just every opportunity I have to go to a concert, y'all know I'm gonna take it. But yeah, what else? Sorry. Oh my gosh, I hit the mute button on my microphone. So it went silent there for a second. But I'm back. Another thing also that I've kind of been obsessed with that is kind of taking a toll on my bank account are Sunny Angels, Smiskies, and Hironos. Specifically Sunny Angels and Smiskies. Somebody needs to take my wallet away from me or lock me in my room because every chance I get to go out, I just spend money. And that's not okay. I need to save my money. But it's just, I love Sunny Angels. I have one on the back of my phone. If you don't know what they are, they're like these little angel babies. And they're basically butt naked. And they have their little pee showing and their little booty out, but they're little like angels, and they have like, there's different series, so like each of them are different, like there's like animal series and cats, dogs, and all these animals, and like fruits and vegetables and like flowers and themes and all this fun stuff. But they're basically mystery boxes that you open and you don't know which one you're gonna get, so you kind of get like a little thrill here and there opening them. You're like, am I gonna get a repeat? Am I gonna get the secret? Am I gonna get the Robbie? And it's the same for the Smiskies, except the Smiskies are these little like green little guys, and they're doing all these different poses. But I'm literally looking at them right now because I have them like displayed on like the top of my door of my closet. Um, but right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? Yeah. I have 12 Sunny Angels and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. 11 Smiskies, or better known as Mitskis. That's what my friend Eldritch calls them. Um, Mitskis. But so that's what I call them too. But and then my Hironos, which are these like little figurines of these little guys, or these little boys, and they're all like different. Um, they're all dressed in different little costumes. I have a bunch of those. Those are crazy expensive because those are from Pop Mart. Pop Mart is that same company that makes Labubu's. I don't like Labubu's. I think they're kind of creepy. I think they're kind of ugly. So I've never really been into those, but I do like those Hironos from that brand. But yeah, I guess I just, oh, and then like matcha too. Like y'all know I love matcha. I'm just dropping money left and right. I'm like, I need to save up, but it's so hard when you just want everything. I did also buy a camera before my first time that I went to Chicago, back in like December of last year, or yeah, December. Um, I bought like the that DJI Osmo Pocket, the one that was like going really viral for like vlogging and like TikTok and all of that stuff. Um, and it was low key expensive. It was very expensive, but honestly, it was a very great purchase because I bought it mainly because I wanted to like vlog my trip and take pictures. I got cold feet and I didn't vlog much that first time around. Um, because it was so awkward. I was just like holding it up and like, I don't get how vloggers vlog because it's genuinely so awkward, and I feel like people are just staring, and I'm like, I don't want you to be staring at me. So I would literally like, I would start recording, say like five things, and then put it down. I was like, I can't do this. So I use the majority of the time to take pictures. Um, and I've taken it with me to a couple places here and there, and I always get cold feet. I'm always like, I can't record. This is so awkward. But I did take it with me. What was it? Like over a week ago or something. I went to the fair with some friends, and I took it with me. I was like, you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna take it with us, and I'm going to vlog. And I did. Y'all should be proud of me. I vlogged. It was so fun. So I have like footage of that, and it's like so fun to look back at. And Loki kind of want to clip it all together and make it into like an actual like vlog. Not to upload, just to have for memories and for fun. But yeah, so I bought that camera, and I was also thinking about, I was like, for this season, should I like record like video versions of it? But also I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't know how to upload that or make that work with the audio and connecting it to my computer with my microphones and then download. Like, I was like, that's just too much for my head. So I was like, maybe we can do that for another season, or maybe if I figure it out later on in this season, I guess I could do that too. But yeah, so I guess that was what I was talking about. It was just I'm over here dropping money left or right, but also, oh my gosh, I'm actually starting to get a little tired, y'all. It's what time is it right now? Let me see. Well, I am recording. Oh, I have my snack too. Wait, I've been obsessed with these. They're like, what are those? What is the actual brand? It's like those little applesauce packs that you buy that come in like the little squeeze tube. Um, but these are from Trader Joe's. These are this specific one I have is an apple strawberry one. And they're like little fruit sauce things, and you just like squeeze them out of the little tube. And I've been obsessed with these. What was I doing? Oh, checking the time. Y'all also, I think I might like I don't know. Like I get distracted. So is it ADHD or AD? I think it's ADHD where like you're doing one thing and then you get distracted by the another thing and then you do another thing. Like it's just I feel like I've been like that recently a lot where I'm doing one thing and oh, I am so sorry. I'm actually getting really tired. Where I do one thing and then I think about something else and I just move on and I'm like I don't get to the point of what I was talking about originally. Oh, it's 1:06 in the morning and I have to be up by like 8 in the morning tomorrow. But that's okay. That's chill. I feel like at this point my sleep schedule is so bad. I usually I'm up obviously every day I'm up by 7:30 because if I don't have class or anything, I have to work. So I'm up by that time, but I also don't go to sleep till probably 2 in the morning, sometimes 3 in the morning, at times. So that's not very great. So I definitely need to work on that, which that's probably not gonna get fixed anytime soon because I'm still trying to finish school right now and I'm gonna be taking summer classes, which I don't think this let me open this. Give me 1 second. Okay. Because I kind of want to have this. Oh, I didn't shake it up though. Well, I don't need to shake it up, but okay. Mm, so freaking good. I probably should not be eating this at 1 in the morning, but that's so good. It's fruit. It's okay. Oh wait, talking about you see how like I just get distracted right away, but like I just thought about fruit, and I've been obsessed with oranges. I just love oranges. Like, oh my gosh, they're so freaking good. I got these oranges from Trader Joe's. The other day I went and I stocked up on a bunch of things I needed. And I was like, you know what, let me get some oranges. And they are the most juiciest, most sweetest oranges ever. And I literally ate a bunch just this morning. I was like, I need oranges and orange juice. Oh, so good. And I got like this like tangerine probiotic soda, and I'm gonna try that tomorrow, or I guess later today, um, because it just looks so good. But let me take some more. Mm. These are so good. I'm telling y'all. If y'all go to Trader Joe's, get yourself the organic apple strawberry fruit sauce crushers or the mango or apple mango. Those ones, wow. The apple mango ones are so good. Not sponsored. Not sponsored, but but the literally recommend these. These are so freaking good. But yeah, I've kind of been obsessed with fruit lately. I just like find this so refreshing, specifically oranges. I love oranges. Um what are some of my actually that's a good topic. What are some of my recent obsessions? Obviously, matcha. I don't think matcha will ever not be one of my obsessions, but obviously matcha. These fruit crusher pouches, the apple strawberry and the apple mango ones. Um Also Loki 7 brew. So I don't know if by the time no. I hadn't been drinking coffee for a very long time, Oh crap! ¿Dónde se fue la tapadera? Where did the thing go? Not me using my bilingual skills to talking about languages, bro. Where did the tapadera? Whoa, whoa! I was gonna say cap, the little cap for the thing, and then I just for some reason just say tapadera, but tapadera means what is that? What the heck was that? Anyways, um, what was I talking about? Oh my gosh. Look, I already forgot. Oh, the little cap thing for this. I can't find it. Whatever. Um. Oh, recent obsessions. Seven Brew. I need to be stopped. I literally need to be stopped because they're expanding a lot here in this area. They just opened another one um over nearby my school, and that is not okay because that's just too dangerously close to where I'm at for the majority of my day that I just not only did they open the Seven Brew there, they opened the Canes. Bro, at that point just take my money, take my wallet. Like that's not okay. Whose idea was it to open the Canes and then right behind it a Seven Brew? Because best believe I'm gonna go get Canes and then right after go get some Seven Brew. Like no, like that's just too dangerous. Um, but yeah, Seven Brew is definitely one of my sessions. My go-to order there is a medium ice salted caramel macchiato with toasted marshmallow and white chocolate, and with made with oat milk. Um, I know that sounds like it might be like super sugary, but it's not. Like it literally is not because it's a macchiato. It's strong, um, and it's so delicious. So, but I've also been into getting their smoothie. I just got this today actually. Their pina colada based smoothie with tiger's blood, which I believe is like coconut and strawberry or something like that. But that is so good. That one delicious. And then if I don't get that, then my go-to like refreshing drink would be a Seven Fizz with strawberry cupcake and uh wait, I already forgot it. Strawberry cupcake, add cream and cold foam. That so good. Well, no, I don't add cold foam to mine. I just add cream. Yeah, I just add cream. That one is so good, and it's a fizz, so it's Seven Fizz, so it's like sparkling. So delish. What are some of my other obsessions I've been having recently? I don't think there's that many that I can think of right now off the top of my head. I guess also like music obsessions. I've been into Ray a lot. I've already been into her because I used to listen to her way back, way back before she blew up. But her new album that she put out, this music contains may contain hope or something like that. So good. There's like I could go on and on about my recent obsessions with albums and stuff, but I know y'all probably don't want to hear about that. So I won't bore you with all of that. But that is definitely a recent one. Oh my gosh, I've been wanting to play this new game that came out on the Switch, the Tamagotchi Life. I forgot the full name of it, but the Tamagotchi Life one. I keep seeing everybody play it, and I want to get it so bad, but it's low key kind of expensive, and I don't want to buy it. But I do want to buy it, but I also don't have the time because I know if I buy it, I'm gonna be obsessed with it, and I'm only gonna want to be playing that, and I'm not gonna do things that I need to do. So I'm like, maybe let's wait until stuff calms down a little bit, and that can be my reward for myself. Like that'll be my reward once I have more time on my hands. Which talking about gaming, that just like made me think about another thing that I've been obsessed with recently, and that is watching Vanilla Mace on Twitch. I freaking adore that woman. She is like literally so funny. Like I am tuned in to every single one of her streams every single Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, and when she occasionally streams on Saturday or Sunday. But I am tune in. I love her streams. So I just wanted to quickly mention her because she's like literally so freaking funny and so amazing. But yeah, so last season, what I did, kind of at the end of the episode, towards the end, was kind of give the favorites and not so favorites of the week. But I feel like of the week kind of limited myself a little bit. So this time around, I'm going to just do my not so favorites and not so favorites that just come up to my mind in general. Like whatever I'm feeling right now, that I feel is my favorite and not so favorite, that's kind of what I'm gonna go off of. So right now, the first thing that I can think about, and I guess this kind of goes on topic with this new season, but one of my favorite things, and this is kind of one of my forever favorite things, is my friends. I love them so much. Like, I just cannot begin to express just how much I love every single one of them and how much they mean to me. And of course, if you're listening to this, you know who you are. Um, I just I love y'all. Y'all are literally the most amazing people in the whole entire world, and I am so forever thankful to have y'all in my life. And to have y'all support me through all of my decisions that I make, and always being there cheering me on. And of course, y'all know that I am here for all of y'all as well. So all the love y'all give me is always given back as well, because I just they're so amazing. They're so cool. I could talk about my friends all freaking day, which is why I'm so excited for this new season, because I'm gonna get to have them on and brag about them and talk about all the amazing things they're doing. I was literally about to say who the person for this first next episode is gonna be. But y'all will find out. Y'all will find out whenever I announce that. But all I can say, be ready to be amazed, because they are truly amazing. Um, but yeah, so that's definitely one of my favorites that I can think of the week, or of the week, off the top of my head, of my favorite things. Definitely oranges is another thing, like I mentioned. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, I've been obsessed with one of my favorite things that I can think of right now is what is the oh crap? What is it called? I'm trying to think of the name of the brand. Bubs. The candy, that Swedish candy that people were going crazy over. They sell it at Target now, but they sell like the strawberry. Oh, where what did I just sit on there? They sell it at Target, but it's like the strawberries and cream sour one. It's so freaking good. Like, I'm obsessed with it, and I've been every chance I get to go buy a pack, I'm always buying some because they're literally so good. Another thing that I've been kind of my favorite is pumpkin seeds. I love pumpkin seeds. So every time I go to the store, I make sure to get myself a little bag of pumpkin seeds. Um what else are some of my favorites of this week? Of I keep saying of this week. I'm so used to it being of this week. I need to get my mindset back into this new mode. I just thought about this one because I just saw it, because I have a little plushie of it, but capybaras. Oh my gosh, they're so freaking cute. I just want to grab one and hug it and squeeze it and everything. But yeah, I love is it capybaras. Um I wanted to see one so bad. I went to the zoo when I was up in Chicago. Um and I was like, I hope they have capybaras there, but they didn't. They do have them they do have some at one of the zoos in Chicago, but it was like low key too far out, and I was like, I don't feel like going over there. I would love to see one in person, but I'm not gonna go over there. I was like on a time crunch too, so I was like, it's okay, next time. But yeah, okay. So what are some of my not so favorites that can come up off the top of my head? Let's see. hmm I felt like I kept this episode pretty like lighthearted and kind of just like a fun little catch up. But one of my not so favorites is the our government. this country that we're living in right now. um we we're gonna obviously get political on some of these episodes that will be coming, because I definitely want to talk about stuff like this with a lot of the people who are gonna be coming on this podcast this season, because I will be having a lot of Latinos, Latinas, first generation, and people who are literally role models, and people who are really doing stuff with helping our community, the Latino community, especially during these times. So I will definitely be having a lot of people. And also, if you're listening to this and you're like, where does he stand on that? Fuck ICE. I said it. Fuck ICE. I'm sick and tired of that. Like, I'm just it's so frustrating and infuriating. This semester, these past couple months, I've been very fortunate to be involved in a lot of things with awareness for immigration and trying to figure out ways that we can help, especially as students, as Latino students, especially in the state of Alabama. Um, so I feel like I've had my eyes open recently with a lot of information and lots of things that I feel like are very important to be talked about. So we will definitely be getting into stuff regarding all of that in one of these episodes to come. So stay tuned for that if that's something that you want to listen to. If that's something that you don't care about or don't have the time of the day for, then maybe I'm not your guide for a podcast, because that's a very important topic to me. And that's something very important that is happening right now. That's something very real that's happening right now. And honestly, if you agree with any of that that's happening in any way, shape, or form, I I don't vibe with you. I don't like you. I'm gonna be very honest. I don't like you. So yeah. So if that yeah, fuck ice. um but yeah, that's like one of the first things that comes up to my mind with my not favorites of the current times. What else? Let me think of something. Let me think of something lighthearted that's not so much of my favorite recently, or that I can think of. Oh, I used to wear like khaki shorts a lot. And just the other day, I wear now I'm always basically wearing jeans, or like pants or something. But the other day I was like, let me put some on. It's kind of hot outside, so let me put some on. Don't like them anymore. I can't stand how I look in them anymore. So that's definitely one of my not so favorites, is like khaki shorts, and I have a bunch of them in my closet because that was literally all I would wear like a couple years ago. You would never catch me in jeans. You would catch me in some pants here and there, or like joggers or something. But it was always shorts. It was always either khaki shorts or like gray shorts or black shorts, something like that. But now I can't. But I'm not talking about like, well, when I say khaki shorts, you obviously know what I'm talking about. But obviously I still wear out like sports shorts, like sportswear shorts, like Nike shorts and stuff like that. But I'm talking about like, like actual like khaki shorts. I can't stand them anymore, and I don't like how I look in them. So yeah. Oh, also I dyed my hair. So obviously you can't see me right now, but I mean, if you know me personally, or you follow me on Instagram or anything like that, which actually, little self plug, follow me on Instagram at Leo Tafoya. I think it's with two A's at the end. Oh, it's Leo underscore Tafoya with two A's at the end. And follow me on TikTok too. That's at LeoTA123. So definitely follow me on the socials. But if you don't follow me anywhere, then you wouldn't know this. But I dyed my hair blonde also. That was one of like the biggest things that I did, and one of the biggest changes that I've done within the past couple months. And I love it. I honestly love it. I was scared at first. I was like, I'm not gonna like this. This is gonna look booty crack. It's gonna look so freaking bad. Um, but once I did it with my cousin Miranda. She was helping me out with literally just a random day. I was like, you know what? We're gonna do this. I went to her house, and I got her and her sister. I was like, let's go to the store. We're gonna get everything. We're dyeing my hair. So she helped me out, and it was just we just did it at her house, literally. And it took a while. It took it took a long while. And Miranda, if you're listening to this, she knows it took a while, and it was low key kind of scary because it was not looking great at first. Because my hair obviously is black, it's so dark, so we had to do a couple rounds of bleach. But I was scared that I was gonna freaking burn my hair off. But we didn't. Everything was fine, and now it's been a while. Wait, it's actually been a while. When did I dye it? I think it was like beginning of February. I can't remember. It might have been beginning of February, but it was a while back that I dyed it. So it's growing out. So my roots are obviously black now, and it's longer. But I got like a little haircut here and there. But I low key am thinking about re-dyeing it again. I was thinking about getting a buzz cut. But I don't know if I actually want to now, but it would be good as like a hard reset. That way I can get rid of all of the blonde I currently have, so I can have my black again, and once that grows out a little more, I can re-dye it all blonde. Because I do kind of want to keep the blonde for some time. I'm actually kind of into it. Let me get another little sip of my snack here. Mm. I am kind of into I am kind of into the blonde. I kind of really like it. But also I was like maybe I could choose another color, but also I'm like I just don't want to look funky. So we're gonna just keep it blonde for now. Or who knows? I might shave or cut off all of the blonde and just leave the black for a while again. Because I do miss the blonde. I'm sorry, I do miss the black sometimes. Um, but yeah, it's honestly been a rough journey because it was really dry at first. Obviously, I mean you're bleaching your hair, so it was like it was dry, it was kind of stiff, but I've gotten to the point now where I've been taking care of it, using the right shampoos, conditioners, and leave-in mask conditioners, everything. So it's very much well maintained now. So I don't feel uncomfortable, or I don't feel like I'm gonna hurt my hair if I redo or if I do another bleach, but I just don't want to bleach on top of the already bleached hair, if that makes any sense. Um, but yeah, that's kind of that's kind of it of what I wanted to talk about. I really didn't like write anything down. I was like, before I started recording, I was like, I'm gonna jot down. I have a notebook for this season. I Where I'm gonna be taking notes and all of this because I want to be able to, not because as you can tell by this episode and by maybe all of my other episodes, I very much lose my train of thought very quick. Especially when I have a guest on, I want to be able to write stuff down, take notes, and go back reference this or that. So I have a notebook for this season. But I was gonna like write down some stuff. I was like, I want to talk about this and that. But then I was like, you know what? Let's just hit play. I just want this first episode to be a very warm welcome back, or a warm welcome if you're new. Um, but yeah, also quick shout out to she okay, so she clarified that she wasn't the top number one listener, but she was up there in the top listeners. One of my friends, she she was one of the top listeners for my podcast this last Spotify Wrapped. So I was like, whoa, that's crazy. So shout out to Jimena. If you're listening to this, hey girl, thank you so much for supporting. And I'm really excited for the season. Yeah, so she was one of my top listeners. I wonder who the rest of my top. I wish I could check that. I don't think I can actually see who my top listeners were, but if you're listening to this right now and you were my number one listener, hey, reach out. I wanna know that you're my top listener. That's so fun. But yeah, thanks to literally everybody who is listening to this. If you've gotten this far on this first episode and you've sat with me for whoa, okay, wait, for an hour and 9 minutes, then you truly are a real one. And I appreciate you so much. I know a lot of people will put a podcast on to have as background noise while they're cleaning, or some people will put them on to study. I can't do that. I cannot listen to a podcast and study. I have to have like classical music or something. But but or they'll play it in their car back on their way home from school or from their job or something. But if you're listening to this, or you listened and you were tuned in for every episode first season and you're back for the second season, I appreciate y'all all so much. It truly means the world to me that you are taking the time out of your day to listen to this and to support me. And I'm so excited. I'm literally so excited. As I was literally, because I pressed play and I had that music queue up, my intro music, and I was like, wow, I'm actually doing this again. Like, this is so fun. I know everybody and their mother has a podcast nowadays, but it truly is so fun. If you yourself have stuff in your head that you just want to get out, and you want to have fun while doing it and talking about it and want to share it with the world, I recommend starting a podcast. It's not difficult. It's so fun. Um and it's definitely a way to challenge yourself. I feel like this I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to, because the first season was obviously challenging in its own ways. That was my first time doing anything like this. So I wanted to change things up for this new season, and I wanted to make it fun. I wanted to make it fresh. I wanted something different so people would be drawn into the episodes. So that's one of the main reasons why also I'm challenging myself to have people on every episode this season, because it's going to help not only with me being more comfortable talking with people, but being able to have those conversations, and being in the seat where I'm kind of, talking to them and they're answering questions. So that it's going to be a challenge for me for sure. But we're going to learn, we're going to grow. And hopefully there's just one person that I have that's kind of like dream at the top bucket list. They are like really inspirational. Their story is amazing. It's truly just, it's one of a kind. And they're going to be one of like my top people that I want to strive for to be able to have on here. But there are lots of people that I have in mind that I have been reaching out to and coordinating and planning. It's definitely different this season. I'm learning a lot of things as I'm going. I'm making mistakes, but I'm learning from them as well. Um, but it's very fun. I feel like at this point, like, hey, who wants to be my assistant? Because like, hello, like I'm just playing, but it's like so much to do, but at the same time, it's fun. I like the challenge. I know I probably should have waited till after I was done with school for this semester, but um, I feel like I was like right now feels like the right time. Like, I feel like this is the right time to get this started up again. Um, I'm surprised I didn't continue it way back earlier, but we're here now, and yeah. Oh my gosh, this was the first episode of season 2 of Spill Those Thoughts. I'm so excited. I'm very excited for what's to come. Again, I've said this a million times probably this episode, but thank you so much to everybody who's listening, and who has been listening since season 1. You sitting there and tuning in means everything, and I wouldn't be able to do this right now if it wasn't for those people who are tuned in every single episode. But yeah, I'm looking forward to everything, and I cannot wait for the next episode. I cannot wait to let y'all know who's going to be on my first episode. Some of y'all will know them, some of y'all might not, but you'll get to know them for their episode. Yeah. Wait, okay. I don't know how to end this. Thank you so much. I hope everybody has an amazing day, night, evening, whenever you're listening to this, morning. I hope y'all have the most amazing time ever. And I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But yeah, this was the first episode of Spill Those Thoughts. Welcome back, everybody. We're going to have so much fun this season. So I hope y'all all stay tuned for all of these new episodes that will be coming out. So yeah, thank y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go to sleep now because I'm literally so tired. But I will see y'all next week for the first official. Well, this is, I guess, the first official episode, but the actual first official episode with a special guest next week. Remember, new episodes every single Friday. And there will be, of course, some here and there where I'll be taking a little break to, give myself a little mental health break from all the workload and everything. But for the most part, it's going to be every Friday, like last season. But yeah, anyways, thank y'all so much. I will see y'all. Well, y'all won't see me. I don't know. I tune in for the next episode next week, next Friday. Thank y'all so much. This was Spill Those Thoughts. My name is Leo Tafoya. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.